Football FANdemonium with Max is brought to you by Ibex, Mike's Fence Center, and Kronesberg Electric.
Welcome to week 12 of Football FANdemonium. The search continues to find the biggest football fan here on the high desert. Now, last week we had the Seattle Seahawks superfans squaring up against a couple of Raider Nation kids. Your winner from week 11 is Raider Nation. Mason and Raider Rye stealing 79% of the votes. They follow in the footsteps of their father, who won back in week 2. Congrats, fellas. You scored $49 in gift cards to local retailers, and you're now the 11th addition to our 16-person bracket. When this gets filled out by January, we'll have a playoff to find out who is the greatest fan in all the land. The grand prize is a tailgate party package from Ibex. Now, for week 12, my matchup was pretty much a no-brainer. That's because, as you all know, it was rivalry week. The Oregon Ducks and the Oregon State Beavers battled it out tonight on the gridiron. So they had their own game on the field, but we had our own version of the big game right here on News Channel 21. Check it out. On this Football Friday, many families in Central Oregon will be parked in front of a television decked out in orange and black or green and yellow. That's because it's rivalry week, ladies and gentlemen. U of O and OSU.
Go Beavs!
For identical twins Madden and Rylan Potts, they share more than just a birthday. They also clearly share an extreme distaste toward their enemy.
I don't know, boo.
As Ducks fans would like to remember, and as Beavers fans would like to forget, this battle of the brothers has been fairly lopsided as of late. Heading into today, Oregon has waddled away with 11 of the last 12 matchups.
That's another Duck score.
That means at 11 years old, Madden and Rylan have only seen the Beavers win once, back in 2016. But no matter the outcome, game days at their house can get pretty wild.
It's pretty loud around here. Dad's telling us to be quiet because we're all so loud and excited. Last weekend, they obviously won their game, and we were jumping off this couch.
And our dog was like, what are you guys doing?
No confusion here. The room you two have created is so sick. I think I've come down with a little bit of Beaver fever. There's Oregon State swag everywhere you look.
These jerseys up here are ours that we got. We have this blanket and the blanket on the table over there, which we made with our grandma for Beavers. And then we have this blanket that our grandma made, and then this blanket that we won.
Madden and Rylan have been fans since birth, and that's because Beaver blood runs in the family.
My father went there, my uncle, I went there, my little brother, their uncle went there, and hopefully some of these guys will go there too.
Speaking of football families, check out this raft of Ducks. Count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, Luke here, the 1, 10, 11. 11 people throwing up the O. Even Donald Duck making an appearance. Smiling wide with history on their side, hoping to win both on the field and in your hearts. Central Oregon, for the first time ever, the winner of this rivalry is all up to you. Well, we all know how tonight's game ended. Oregon State fans, now is your chance to keep the momentum going. And for Oregon, this is your chance to get some redemption. You can vote right now on KTVZ.com. You'll find a poll on the right-hand side of the page under the Sports tab. And if you want a chance to be featured next week, all you have to do is send in your photos to KTVZ.com/play. Make sure you get those votes and those picks in by next Thursday. And remember, the classic name for this rivalry was removed, and a new one has yet to be announced. Some of you have reached out to me on email or social media with your ideas. The best ones I've heard so far: the Platypus Playoff, the Swamp Bowl, the Turf War, and the Beaver Bowl. I would love to hear some more from you. Send those ideas my way on Twitter to @MaxKTVZ. Again, that's @MaxKTVZ. Don't go anywhere. We have more news after this, but I'll see you next Friday for week 13 of Football FANdemonium. Max out.